Hey guys, just thought I'd let you know I decided to do some grinding between the last video and this one, and while grinding I've run into a Pikachu. Hopefully I catch this one, but I mean, you never know. If I catch it, I'll have it at the start of the next video. If I don't, well, we're just gonna cut into the next video. Let's see. Pokeball. Toss. Alright, Pikachu is caught. Pikachu, the mouse Pokemon. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build and cause lightning storms. Do you want to give a nickname to a Pikachu? Yes, I do. This Pikachu shall be named... Storm-driven. Hey there everyone, Zargon 102 here, and this is another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Red version. In the last episode, we really didn't do much. We went into Brock's gym in Pewter City, and, well, we weren't ready for that, so we just kinda... we went and did some grinding off screen, as you can tell by the intro to this video. We caught a Pikachu. And as I said, we've been grinding. Pikachu was level 3 when I got it, so it's level 10 now. But we are actually ready for Brock now. So we're just gonna go ahead and knock him out really quickly. I'm Brock, Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Okay, Brock. You asked for it. Brock wants to fight. Brock sent out Geodude. Okay, so Brock uses Rock-type Pokemon, which, generally speaking, have fairly decent defenses. They also are resistant early to a lot of different types of attacks, especially the mostly normal type attacks you're going to have early on. However, if you had the foresight to start with either Squirtle or Bulbasaur, this is an exceptionally easy fight. Squirtle because, well, it's a water type, and Bulbasaur because it's a grass type. Squirtle gets Bubble Beam, or is it Bubble? I actually get the two mixed up, so it may just be Bubble. But Squirtle gets a water type attack to deal with the rock and ground types, and Bulbasaur gets Vine Whip, level 13. Now, the problem with Brock's Pokemon is they are both rock and ground types. Both of those types are weak to water. Both of those types are weak to grass. The ground typing makes them immune to electricity, and the rock typing makes them strong against fire. However, that does not mean Charmander is particularly, devastated by this fight. He's not. If you can get Charmander up to the point where it learns Ember, you should still have a decent shot at beating this gym. Because these Pokemon, they don't really have good, special. They don't have a good special stat. So even though they're going to have high physical defenses, they're going to have low special defenses. So your fire attack will still do a good amount of damage, even though it's resisted. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. So we have just received the Boulder Badge. And we are now on our way to becoming champion. Oh, but that's a ways off though, isn't it? That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. Well, I mean, we don't have Flash yet, so... Wait, take this with you. And we also received TM34, which is Bide. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once. So when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. There are all kinds of trainers in the world. You appear to be very gifted as a Pokemon trainer. Go to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. Well, okay. So, Brock is actually a fairly simple fight. Now, there are alternative means to actually being able to beat Brock if you don't. Like if you started with Charmander and you're just not confident in doing the fight. Such as you could go and catch a Caterpie if you can actually find one, because I know it's a little bit harder to find Caterpie on the red version than it is on the blue version. Only slightly though. But once it's evolved at like level 12, I think it learns Confusion, which, I mean, it's not weak. Rock isn't weak to Psychic, but it also doesn't resist Psychic, and Psychic's kind of broken in this game anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna buy some potions. I'm gonna buy a couple of Pokeballs. And, 2 Awakenings. And that should actually put me at being well enough off for the next route. Now you notice there was a gentleman here before I went to battle Brock, and now he's gone. That's a trigger point. Notice, thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils in Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any information. Well, thieves, huh? I wonder what they're after. Alright, so this is Route 3. There are lots of Pokemon trainers here. A good number of them can have flying types, though, so this will be a good chance to actually, showcase Storm-Driven. And here we have the first Lass of the game. Lass wants to fight. Lass sent out Pidgey. Lasses tend to use, like, cutesy-type Pokemon, so, you've got little unevolved Pokemon for the most part, so you'll have, like, Pidgey, Pikachu, Clefairy, and, all that good stuff. They rarely have any poison types. Rarely. I think there may be 1 or 2 that do, but, again, they still are technically cutesy Pokemon, so... Always remember, flying is weak to electric. Why? Because they're not as well grounded. Yeah, Storm-Driven will actually make quick work of this last because all she has is 2 Pidgeys. Defeated the Lass. You're mean. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so there are actually a number of trainers on this route, and I'm going to be, showing off what they have, and just generally, beating the tar out of them. Yeah, I met you in Viridian Forest. Oh, so does that make this a rematch? So this would be another bug trainer, or a bug catcher, rather. I believe this one's going to have Caterpie and a couple of Kakuna. It's still just a bug catcher, though, so just make quick work of it, and you should be fine. I always look at the string shot ability as a free attack. Especially since the game is prone to using the same ability multiple times in a row, so what'll happen is if you're faster, it'll use string shot, and then if the enemy Pokemon doesn't become faster, it just kind of loses an attack. But if it does become faster, but it then uses string shot again, well, it just kind of loses an attack. It's not very effective. Oh yeah, that was a thing I needed to point out. Infosword? Yeah, I was right in the last video. He did actually miss out on learning a move. It wasn't Poison Sting he missed out on learning, though. He missed out on learning Horn Attack. He was supposed to have picked it up at level 8, but he went straight from level 7 to level 9. And as I explained in the previous video, when you gain experience, it immediately adds all of the experience, so yeah, you don't even actually touch that level, it just immediately jumps over it. So he went straight from level 7 to level 9, meaning he wasn't able to learn Horn Attack, and Horn Attack's a really good attack early on, so a little disappointing, but what can you do there? It was either, Infosword gained 2 levels like that, or I lose at the fight against the junior trainer or whatever it was in Brock's gym. Yeah. Sword's level 14 now, that's good. And he learns Poison Sting. Not really too useful, but it's another attack. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm actually trying to keep my Pokemon around the same levels. It's working a little bit, but, not so amazingly. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Okay, kid, calm down. So this is a youngster. Youngsters are, well, young. Like the lasses, they tend to use unevolved Pokemon, but they tend to go for the more, vicious-looking ones than the cutesy-looking ones. So you'll see, Ekans and Rattata and stuff like that. Rattatas can actually be fairly strong in this game too. Especially once they get Super Fang, that actually hurts a lot. dragons. This is the first time we run into that. Okay, I have 2 poison types. Oh, no, not Rap. I despise Rap. Generation 1 Rap is cancer. Generation 1 Rap is absolutely cancer. It does no damage, but it keeps you from doing anything. I'm fairly certain the only reason I'm actually getting attacks off is because I'm using quick attack. Because if that Ekans is faster, well, I'm in trouble. Because it'll keep using Rap, which means I can't attack, and the only thing I'd actually be able to do would be swap out Pokemon. We defeated Youngster, he doesn't believe it, whatever. Beating up little kids and taking their money. Use potion, storm driven. We're just gonna keep moving right along. You a trainer? Let's fight. Okay. And here we have another bug catcher. This one's got 4 Pokemon. I think he'll have Weedle, a Kakuna, a Caterpie, and a Metapod. I think that's what he's got, but I don't actually remember. It's been a little while since I've done this. And Storm Driven's poisoned, of course. Poison's such a fun mechanic in Generation 1, let me tell you. Well, I'm not going to switch Pokemon. Because this is essentially a free experience for Pikachu. Because Pikachu actually has a special attack, and all we're going to do is keep using Harden. Which isn't that effective because, again, Pikachu's using a special attack. It's not a very strong special attack, but it is a special-based attack, so yeah, it will actually hurt Kakuna and Metapod a good amount. Send Roxanne back in. That's the Caterpie. Critical, not bad. Caterpie was Tackle. Seems Gust. And that's a dead Caterpie. Send out Metapod. No, I'm not going to swap. The only downside to Pidgeys, they don't really learn any good flying type moves until late game. Or, no, not late game, mid game. So, like, around the time you're going for your 4th badge or so. This Metapod. Come on, Roxanne. You got this. Really? The thing must be at literally 1 health. That's crazy. And Roxanne goes up a level. It's an alright level. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Yeah, well, you're a bug trainer, so... whatever. Let's see, do I have an antidote? No, I don't have an antidote. So I'll just risk the, poison. Hey, you're not wearing shorts! Hey, you need to calm down, kid. There's a Spearow. Spearow's actually a fairly strong flying type Pokemon. Decent attack stat. It's actually a higher attack stat than the Pidgey. Plus, it actually starts with a flying move. It starts with Peck. And the Spearow's paralyzed. I'm just going to Thundershock that thing into solution. Leer doesn't help you if you never get to attack me. Lost. Yeah, you did. Oh, I should have bought antidotes. Now I've got to run all the way back to the town. I hate Generation 1 poison. Why are you poisoned? Let me just flash on screen and play that random sound effect that it plays. The only way it could possibly be worse is if it started playing the low health music along with it. Alright, so we've healed up. Let's continue along Route 3 here. Come up here, we'll battle this lass. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Okay. Lass wants to fight and send out Rattata. Well, that's not a cutesy Pokemon. I guess there are exceptions to most every rule, huh? I think Pikachu's more than capable of handling Rattata or 2. Or 20. Storm Dragon gained 121 experience. Lass is about to use Nidoran for male. Will I change Pokemon? Yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna swap to Volatile. Actually, kind of want to raise him up a little bit. It'd be nice to go ahead and get him evolved. You know, seeing as how he's the starter. Everyone knows your starter's your most important Pokemon. Why am I using Vine Whip on that? Poison resist grass. Stupid leader and male. Just go away. Get out of my sight, you. Yeah, I would really like to see Bulbasaur Volatile evolved. You can fight my new Pokemon. Okay. Sure, why not? Are you another bug catcher? Yeah, you are. Okay, so what's your new Pokemon, buddy? You got a Caterpie. That's not new or exciting. That's old. Old and crappy.
Caterpie used tackle, but it missed. Yeah, tackle wasn't always a 100% accurate move. Caterpie fainted, gained 124 experience, and grew to level 15. That's very good. Bugcatcher's about to use Metapod. Will I switch Pokemon? Oh no. Let's see, I'll just throw seeds at it, and that'll somehow heal me. Enemy Metapod's defense rose. Actually, I'm not sure why I didn't just bind with there. I think it would have done more damage. Physical special split didn't occur until Generation 3, so yeah. The only downside to this is I'm not using the fast forward key or whatever with my emulator. So these battles are actually going to take a little bit of time. $169 experience. Defeated the Bugcatcher. Done like dinner. Yeah, well... yeah, okay. Alright, so let's see if we can actually catch anything interesting on Route 3. First encounter! Holy crap! Oh no, that's bad. I'm gonna hit with Leech Seed. Okay, it used to sing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hope Volittle just wakes up. But if he doesn't, that's fine too. Come on. Wake up, Volittle. Need you to do stuff. I was already asleep. Why are you doing this to me? Maybe it's low enough. Maybe I can catch it. You know Jigglypuff can have a bunch of health. Ooh, there we go. Don't want to give the Jigglypuff a nickname, though. That is the question. Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. When its huge eyes light up, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. Trying to think what a good name for the Jigglypuff would be. I know. And then following with the old guild member's name. This one will be... Shozahara. That was certainly a lucky find. Jigglypuff in the tall grass. And that's
it's still just a Pidgey. Just swap in Storm Driven, because I'm fairly certain he can one-shot it. Oh, two-shot, not cool. Okay. Piercing it down. Storm, come on, buddy. You can do better than that. Whoa. Storm, what the fuck, man? You got a hit. There we go. Or that would have sucked. How far in are we right now? That's about a half hour. We're most of the way through Mountain Moon. Oh wait, I just skipped that trainer entirely. But through Mountain Moon. We're not through Mountain Moon. We're almost to Mountain Moon. We're halfway to Mountain Moon. I'm an idiot. This seems like as good a spot as any to actually stop for now. So, this has been Zargon 102, playing Let's Play Pokemon. As always, take care, have fun.